What's up, you guys? Welcome to Forward Tech, where we talk about emerging technologies that are shaping our future today. With me, your host, Akhan. We've got a great show for you today. We'll be talking about the recent quarterly earnings call, Tesla Bot updates, and much more. So stick around until the end so you don't miss any of these juicy details. But first, a quick word from our sponsor. Sponsoring this and every episode of Forward Tech is our awesome Patreon members. You can help support Patreon too at www.patreon.com/AquanForwardTech, where you'll get early access to ad-free versions of all of our episodes for as little as $1 a month. Also, before we get started with the show, take a quick second to like the video and subscribe to stay up to date with all of our latest episodes. You can even listen to these episodes in the form of a podcast on all major platforms, in which case, make sure you give us a good rating so we can continue to provide great content for you all. You'll find links to all of our social platforms in the show notes. Thank you for your support. Now let's get into the show. All right, so let's start off by looking at Tesla stock. We're ending the day at $829.10, which is down a whopping 11.55% for the day. That's a reduction of $108.31. We're down 23.83% over the month, and we are down 0.76% over the year. Tesla is not the only stock impacted today, as we've seen this across the market. Moving on to some news about the Cybertruck. Joe Rogan posted, "The Cybertruck is the coolest car I've ever seen in my life. Insanely attractive in real life and feels like a huge leap into the future." Here are a few pictures that he shares. It's always really cool to see any pictures of the Cybertruck. I look forward to seeing it in person one day. In a recent JD Power survey for EV satisfaction, Model 3 ranks as the #1 choice, scoring a 777, with the Tesla Model Y just 7 points behind at 770. This is based on 1,000 point scale. Moving on to Model X news, according to this electric article, this Model X Plaid has gone faster than expected, with a top speed of 0 to 60 with 2.3 seconds. Now, the advertised speed for the Model X online, the Model X Plaid, is going to be 2.5 seconds. Really, this is just another example of Tesla going above and beyond. Now, additionally, there's a lot learned from the Tesla earnings call that Elon Musk was on. For example, sad day, we found out that Tesla is not currently working on their $25,000 car. Instead, they're prioritizing getting FSD ready and the cost of transportation down, as well as prioritizing the actual ramping of Giga Texas and Giga Berlin. Elon even stated that there's room for the other factories to grow as well. Tesla says that they plan to start the production on the Roadster, the Semi, and the Cybertruck next year. Additionally, Elon announced that all of their battery storage options, such as Powerwall and Megapack, are moving to the LFP solution, lithium iron phosphate. And we got an update on the 4680 cells. Production is going well at Cato Road, and they're not constrained at the moment, which is great to hear. Also, the battery facility at Giga Texas is apparently up and running as well. These are going to be key for the Model Ys that'll be coming out of that facility. Here you're going to see job openings posted by Andre Karpathy on LinkedIn for new software engineers. It says, "I am hiring deep learning engineers for the Tesla AI team. Strong software engineering is the primary requirement. Except for the scientist role, deep learning interest or knowledge is only a bonus. We will teach you." Down here, Andre says, "There is no other organization that vertically integrates, develops, and deploys cutting-edge robotics AI at this scale. Our goal is to improve the safety and comfort of driving along the way to automating transportation with full self-driving. We are also applying everything we've learned to our humanoid robot, the Tesla Bot, also known as Optimus, which I believe is on track to be the most powerful AI development platform." That is really exciting to hear. In addition, on the earnings call, Elon Musk said that the most important product development this year is actually going to be Optimus, the humanoid robot. Elon Musk says that Optimus has the potential to be more significant than their entire vehicle business over time. I personally have absolutely no doubt about that. He says, "Economy is labor. So what happens if you don't have a labor shortage, right? You have all these robots doing the jobs. I'm not sure what the economy means at that point, and that's what Optimus is all about. Elon also said that the first uses of the Tesla bot are going to be in the factory. He says if we can't make use for it, who can, right? He said it'll likely be moving parts, as you can expect, but hopefully we'll see a prototype for Optimus later this year. Moving on to a little bit about Dojo, Elon mentioned on the call that they are not heavily using Dojo right now because it's really just not up to par for what they're needing. But he says they do plan to have it do something big by this summer, so I look forward to hearing more. As far as Gigafactory updates go, Elon says that they're going to be scouting throughout the year and may have potential announcements by the end of this year for new Gigafactory locations. If that were the case, we could see 2 extra Gigafactories or more open by 2025 if they continue at the rate that they've been going. Also on Learning Call, when asked if Tesla would be making a Tesla HVAC system, they said that it is a very compelling product and it's within their mission to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy, but they are not currently working on the product. Because of their meticulous work on their car HVAC system, they said really it's going to be a breeze integrating it into a home system because there's not such a constraint. Whereas with a car, you have to get it all in this tiny package. And with a home, you obviously have much more space to work out the wiring and the heat system. They said doing one for a house would be even easier than making a car HVAC system, and that making an HVAC system for the home is the logical next step in their development, and that when they do it, they're going to do it better than anyone. Personally, I think they're going to release an entire Tesla house. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified when that future video comes out. Into SpaceX news. SpaceX is targeting Thursday, January 27th for the launch of the Cosmos SkyMed second generation FM2 mission to low Earth orbit from Space Launch Complex 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. The instantaneous launch window is at 6:11 p.m. Eastern, and a backup opportunity is available on Friday, January 28th with the same window. On to some smashing Falcon 9 news. On March 4th, 2020, the spent upper stage of a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket will crash into the moon. The debris has been in space since February of 2015, when it launched the Deep Space Climate Observatory into space. The Falcon 9 made a close flyby of the moon on January 5th of 2022. Watch out, moon, we're coming for you. We've got some Neuralink news today. Neuralink is hiring for a clinical trial director. Let's just read this together. As the clinical trial director, you'll work closely with some of the most innovative doctors and top engineers, as well as working with Neuralink's first clinical trial participants. You will lead and help build the team responsible for enabling Neuralink's clinical research activities and developing the regulatory interactions that come with a fast-paced and ever-evolving environment. You are mission-driven and are able to meet tight deadlines with accuracy and efficiency. If that's you, please apply. I am so excited for Neuralink to put their first chip in a human brain. The implications of this technology are literally unfathomable. Not to mention the rise of Optimus, the Tesla bot, along with it. Now let's finish up the day with some tweets. Here you see this cute monkey falling down and his assuming mother coming to pick him up. Very cute. Elon says, baby X is just like this, haha. Earlier, we talked about the Model X Plaid. It had the 0 to 60 of 2.3 seconds, which alone is insane. You see where Elon tweeted, an SUV that is faster than a Formula One race car. F1 cars accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in roughly 2.6 seconds. That's insane. That is an SUV. That is my kind of SUV. Here we see a Bloomberg tweet where the inventor of the PlayStation says the metaverse is pointless. Elon Musk, great wisdom. Tesla tweeted, graffiti art at Giga Berlin. Here's a closer look. Berlin is full of graffiti, so it's exciting to see Tesla taking that culture on. Here's Sam Chorus tweets, the electric vehicle share gain continues. From ARK Invest, Elon Musk says, I see a trend. Here we see Elon says, I will eat a Happy Meal on TV if at McDonald's accepts Dogecoin. McDonald's replies, only if at Tesla accepts Grimace Coin. Here's a good one. Society, be yourself. Society, No, not like that. Elon tweets, been driving latest Cybertruck prototype around Giga Texas. It is awesome. We got a really good one here from Tasha Keeney with Ark Invest. Here's why you should pay attention to autonomous cars. We think this could be the most impactful innovation in history. Autonomous ride-hail could add roughly $26 trillion to global GDP by 2030. Elon says, sounds about right for autonomous cars. Optimus will greatly exceed this. The economy will be as big as people want it to be. There will be no scarcity except that which is artificially created. That's incredible. And last tweet for today, Canadian truckers rule. We love you, Canada. We love your truckers too. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please let me know in the comments what you liked about the show or what you want to see in the future. If you're listening on a podcast, consider giving us a good rating. It really helps us out. Also, please consider supporting the show on Patreon at patreon.com/aconforwardtech, where you can get early access to all of our episodes. Just $1 a month. Again, the link is patreon.com/AKHANFWDTECH. You can find links to all of our social platforms in the show notes. Take a second and check out some of the other content on our channel. That's it for today. Thank you for the support. I love you guys. Until next time.